So here I'm going to assign the number of red marbles in the bag as R, and B is the number of blue marbles. And so we're given these two scenarios. First one says if one red marble is removed, which means that now we have R minus 1. And the number of blue marbles is the same, so now the total is R minus 1 plus B. They're saying 1/7 of the remaining marbles are red, which means that 1/7 of that is equal to the number of remaining marbles. Now, you have to equate this to not to R, but what's left in the bag, which is R minus 1. That's probably where they're expecting most people to make a mistake. So that's the first relationship. The second is, and I like to usually, when I'm doing this in the exam, I'm going to start from scratch because it's easy to kind of, if you try to do your work here, it's easy to get confused. 2 blue marbles are removed. Okay, our number of red marbles remains the same. Blue is B minus 2. And now the total is R plus B minus 2. They're saying 1/5 of the remaining marbles. So 1/5 of that are red, so which is R. So that's our second equation. These are our two equations. I'm going to move the 7 to the other side, multiply both sides. So it's 7 times R minus 1. Do the same thing, multiply by 5. It becomes R plus B minus 2 is 5R. You'll notice that R plus B is common to both. So if I subtract them, that piece will drop out. So if I subtract the bottom equation from the top, I'm going to get 1 here because it's going to be minus 1 minus 2, which would be minus 1 plus 2. That gives me 1. And then here, this is 7R minus 7, and I'm going to subtract 5R from that. So that becomes 2R. Usually I kind of do all this at the same time. So that's 8. Which means R is 4. And we have to go back and read the question. How many marbles were in the bag originally? So I need to find the number of blue marbles. You can use either equation. We can use this one, for example. 1/5, 4 plus B minus 2 is 4. Move that over, that's 20. And this is going to be 2 plus B. So number of blue marbles is 18. That total, which is what they're asking, is 22, so the answer is B. One of the useful things with these types of questions, if you trip up, is to go back and use these numbers and to test whether these statements are correct or not. Sometimes, if you make a mistake, it's easier to plug in the answer to check if you did indeed translate everything correctly. But in this case, the answer is B.